What is up, guys? My name is Josiah, and you're watching Woke, Episode 2. Today, I have here with me Jose. Jose,
Hey.
introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name's Jose Arceo. I work for Stockdale Solar, local company. I'm 18. I just graduated, but I've been working here for about a year now.
Jose, dude, you're killing it out there. We both were just jamming out. We're just
Yeah,
doing what we love.
of
You chose a
course.
different route. I'm choosing college.
Uh-huh.
What made you choose your Stockdale route, your solar route? You know?
That's a great question. Honestly, what made me choose this route is just being able to help families. This wasn't easy from as soon as I started, so that's how I knew it was for me because it was a challenge. School is actually kind of easy to me, and I really don't like it. So I really decided that this was best for me. College is not for everyone. It's obviously still a good route. I'm not opposed to it, but I think Stockdale Solar has something special, and I want to be a part of it for as long as I can. So I mean, we're the number one right now, fastest growing solar company in Bakersfield and California. So
Yeah, I see that for sure, dude. You guys are just skyrocketing.
yeah,
Stockdale Solar's coming up. I've seen some commercials already,
yeah,
some big
definitely,
filming behind the scenes on the Instagram or whatnot.
yeah,
But this is a great follow up from last week's podcast because we were talking real estate last week.
uh huh,
Now, real estate, when you buy a home, it comes with solar.
of
If you
course.
sell a home, you could sell the solar with it.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
what tips do you have for someone buying a home and wanting solar?
So my biggest tip would definitely be to own your solar. Just like you own your car, you want to own the solar because you could take advantage of that federal tax credit, which is 26% right now. You
It's
don't.
continued to go down, right?
Yes. So a couple years back, it was 30%. So it's gonna keep going down. We don't know how low. Economy right now,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
like they were talking about last week, the inflation, right? So
That
the
went up. We're supposedly in a recession now.
yeah.
About they declared it because we're just at the point to where we can declare a recession, and that's what the real estate agents, financial advisor were talking about last week.
Uh huh.
So tips: buy now, get your solar now.
Yeah, definitely. It's all varies just depending on your situation. Definitely. Honestly, you could save from day one, so it doesn't make sense to not do it. But obviously, if you don't want to do it now and you're gonna plan your forever home, it's not urgent. A lot of people will try to say like this is what something you got to do now, now,
Yeah,
now.
yeah, for sure.
But obviously, every house is a different situation. Some people are going through divorces, etc. Like they
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah.
the last podcast, a lot of people are
Divorce or
divorced and
selling their
selling.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, so every situation varies. So we're just here to help the families that want to be helped.
And future, like
Hmm.
solar is gonna go. Everything's going green.
Yeah.
Do you think eventually all houses will be required to have solar?
Well, it's a mandate
Yeah,
technically already.
nowadays.
Yeah, it's going to be mandated by 2035. 60% of the homes need it, but 2045 is when all homes should have solar.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
better hop
yeah,
on it now than wait,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And start saving. You don't have to worry. I mean, there is things. What do they have to worry about with solar? It doesn't take all your power. It doesn't just go away forever, right?
Yeah, yeah. So you're asking,
Like a true up, like we were talking about earlier with your
yeah,
PG&E bill. I mean,
yeah,
if you obviously don't use your power and your solar's covering it,
uh huh.
it's gonna work and you
No,
won't have a bill. But some people just think it's gonna go away forever, and then they get shocked when they see a bill.
yeah, so that's common misconception. A lot of these solar companies they come out here and they really just go based off. They don't really ask you what your plans are for the future. So EVs are big now, right? Tesla's kind of booming. They're the number one company car company here in the United States. So honestly, you got to let your sales reps know that so that they can prepare for the future. Some people are adding pools. We live in Bakersfield. It's really hot. So you need extra panels for that. So, and you should always let your rep know. And even if you're not going to add all that, if you're having a baby, babies, they're using their tablets now. They're using the PS4s. That takes all electricity. So you definitely want to add extra panels for that too. But
Just prepare for the future.
prepare for the future. Definitely let your sales rep know everything. All what you plan on doing. Even if you're not gonna add anything, and it's just gonna say the same, still get extra panels, so that
Just in case.
just in
And
case,
you
it's always
can
be
with
safe
Stockdale
side.
Solar, can you guys always add panels on later?
Yes, of course, always.
Always
Yeah,
grow and get
yeah,
more watts out of, the beautiful sun.
yeah. Definitely, we can always add. And that's the beauty of solar. There's not a limit.
Yeah, I know we talked about this earlier, but
Uh,
what made you choose the career path of solar? Do you see it going in the future and you just wanted to hop on the train now?
Yeah, definitely. So honestly, the way I got into solar was pretty unique. Just like the way I kind of want you to explain how you got into filming, because we both played football. I think that situation was pretty unique. Like he went from a very, not to say it was like a minor setback for like something way bigger.
For sure, yeah. So I don't know. A lot of people don't know that I used to play football,
Yeah.
especially my high school friends.
Uh-huh.
Like you played football. Yes, I
Yeah.
played football freshman year.
Yeah.
I always played football all my life. I was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And then obviously the level changes as you come into high school.
Yeah, of course.
And I actually was one of the quarterbacks freshman year and linebacker.
Hmm.
When we were playing Liberty during a scrimmage, I got hurt
Yeah.
on kickoff because
Yeah.
nobody was ready and I was the only one with my helmet on.
Uh-huh.
And so when I went to go recover an onside kick, I got hit pretty hard and it lacerated my spleen. I was hospitalized for a few days.
It's crazy.
And it hurt because the doctor told me that I would never play contact sports again. It was too dangerous. I could die in minutes if it would have ruptured.
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, I got depressed. It set me back. I gained weight. I was really into working out. We were freshman year. We were stoked about high school football,
Of course.
and we built so much bond. So I felt like I lost all my friends,
Uh-huh.
and I always liked filming. And so it's funny though because I didn't get into this in my other video. I totally forgot about this part and skipped over it. But I don't know. I just found a way to express myself and make me happy in another way other than depending on football and girls or, trying to be all macho man in high school. Like,
Of course, yeah.
I haven't smoked, I don't drink all like throughout high school. And it was a challenge because it was tempting at times, but I had my bad era, I guess, in like 8th grade and got in
Yeah.
trouble in junior high.
Yeah.
And so photography and videography just took over my world. And that's where I took my setback and I turned it into something better. And now we're just growing and I'm keeping on going. And I'm just thankful that I was able to have that opportunity. And some days I do still get sad, like I couldn't play football. But guess what? I got a film for the football team. And so that was super dope. It was a plus. And
Still got to be a part of the team.
yeah. And you used to play football with me. So
Yeah,
why
definitely.
didn't you continue? Like, why didn't you fall in love in soccer too?
Oh yeah, no, I did play both sports. I honestly was never really super athletic, right? So,
Yeah.
but I
You
was.
lost a ton of weight.
Thank you, man. You did too, man. You looking sharp, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, so definitely, I was never really a super athletic person, but I was always good at talking. So I feel like this is the right career path for me. Ever since a kid, everyone always thought I was a little bit older because I was able to communicate with others very well. That's why I believe that this solar industry is for me because I really love people. I'm a people person.
Door
Uh,
knocking, networking, meeting new
yeah,
people,
yeah, definitely. It's cool, man. You get to meet new people,
build
different
relationships.
skills, exactly. But build new friends. Honestly, when every time I go to a home, it's like I'm making a family friend. It's really awesome.
So it's not necessarily just I'm gonna set your panels up and I'm deuces. You build a
No,
relationship with them.
see, that's what separates us from Stockdale Solar from any other company here in Kern County, any in the valley, right? Is that when we're in the home, we're here to make you one of our family members, and other companies are just there to make the sale and leave.
That's truly amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
we're here in the beginning, the end, and after
the
that. So
future.
that's what makes us different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
honestly, I forgot. I didn't even touch on how I got into the solar industry. It's
Oh yeah,
pretty.
because you pushed it over to me. So
Yeah, yeah.
now, what made you get into the solar industry?
It was kind of crazy. So I'm not a big politic person, but obviously, we just had the election not so long ago. Our current president Joe Biden was very big on renewable energy, and
So was our governor.
yeah, exactly. Gavin Newsom. Definitely, everyone is super big on renewable energy. So I actually coded a page for a solar company. I'm not gonna say the name, but a certain solar company. I coded a page in Holbrook's class, and from that, I mentioned that to one of my best friends. His name's Aaron Martinez, and his actually his brother Jacob Lopez, who got me in here. Uh, he told me like I was super good at talking to people, and he believed in me from day one. So without him, without him and God, I wouldn't be here. So thank God I had this opportunity. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into the solar industry.
That's dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what are things that people should look out for when choosing a solar company?
Ooh,
If
this
they
is.
don't choose Stockdale Solar, but maybe there's not a Stockdale Solar in their city or their
Oh,
town
of
because
course.
this is on YouTube. It's going all over the world,
Yeah,
and hopefully we continue to grow. But
hopefully, man.
what should they look out for in their community?
Definitely. people saying that solar panels are free and that you'll never have another electricity bill again, and that the government is funding it, and the government can't afford to fund it. Unfortunately,
Can't
we're
even feed the hungry sometimes.
exactly. So nothing's free. Definitely don't. A lot of people also say that they work for PG&E and they're just working with PG&E to get you on a program for solar. It's not true.
So those are red flags to look out for.
Red
Keywords.
flags, yeah. And definitely the reviews. I mean, I know Socked Solar has a 4.9 out of 5. Not to brag about it, but we are the best. But most companies don't really have a good reputation. And if you look at the reviews, it shows everything about a company. And a lot of these companies are saying that they're local, but they can't tell you where their office is at. So, and then another big thing is you want to make sure you're getting the best service. The numbers that, like, some companies will give you a 1-800 number, so you want to make sure that you're going to get a 661,
A
or
local
depending
number.
on,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the local number, right? So that you're going to be get taken care of well.
So look in deeper, ask questions, and build a
Definitely.
relationship with your salesman. I guess your door
Yeah,
knocker.
of course.
It's called prospecting when you guys go, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. You wanna prospect on your own
them
sales rep. You want to make sure he's actually there for you to help you, not to make the sale. That's definitely one of the biggest things.
kind of like when you go to the doctor tells you, "Oh, we need surgery," when you really don't need surgery just because they want that check.
Exactly.
So you rarely a doctor say, "Hey, I'm not going to offer surgery. It's not my first choice. I don't
Hmm.
want you to go through that pain." Same with solar. Make sure they're there for you. They're not going to upsell you or trick
Hmm.
you or anything like that. Just watch out for those keywords. And so
Hmm.
that's dope, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nothing's free in this world,
No,
unfortunately. So that's one of the biggest red flags. Definitely when they say that you're gonna get free solar,
nah.
it's not true. you'll you'll be get caught with a surprise.
Then it's gonna hurt, and then you're gonna get in. Then you sign probably legal documents which you
Yeah,
didn't read. So
yeah,
when signing your solar, read everything.
yeah, definitely. And honestly, I would reread the contracts too. Some people don't follow by the proposal. So, like, if they propose you the system is gonna cost this, it's not for sure it's gonna cost that. So you want to make sure
Until it's
you
on
read.
paper,
It's on paper.
and then you
Make
sign it.
sure.
It's too late.
Exactly. So you want to make sure it says what they proposed to you on paper.
That's
Okay.
it's a big thing, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably so many people overlook that,
Uh-huh.
and especially maybe young homeowners. There's a lot more young homeowners in our generation.
Uh-huh.
So this is out to you guys. Watch what you sign, read what you sign,
Facts.
and just you know get ahead of the future.
Exactly.
Because renewable energy, saving, investing, it's coming big right now. I know you liked investing, right?
Oh yeah, crypto.
You
Yeah, obviously it's not going too well right now, but
just
hey,
wait.
just you got to be patient.
at least
Everything.
at least you're attempting to invest. And
Mhm.
so those are some of the more risky investments that we talked about last
Mhm.
episode. I mean, there's good investments that you could make that you don't lose anything.
Mhm.
But you always like a challenge,
Of course.
a
Yeah.
little on the edge. So that's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, of course, man. You can't always take the easy route. You're not going to go very far in life if you want to be comfortable.
Exactly. You don't want to take what you know is your safe place, dude.
Yeah.
That's same with me. Like I have it pretty good right now in Bakersfield, and I got a
Exactly.
lot going for me here in town, and I
Mhm.
can probably live off of where I'm at, working at the news station, doing my photos and videos. I'm
Facts.
doing it. I got my car payment.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, I'm gonna need more income, and if I were to switch full time, I would probably be able to do that.
Mhm.
But I'm moving to LA,
Uh-huh.
and that's a big industry with
It
photos
is.
and videos. Everybody does it. It's a
Mhm.
film. It's a market, and journalism too. It's one of the biggest industries. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to step out of my shell, and go for something bigger. I
Mhm.
mean, I have Bakersfield to fall back on, but I want to see and give myself a real challenge.
Oh, definitely. That's awesome, man. I think you can do big things out there. Maybe you'll be filming one of the next big movies or work for the NFL, man. I always said you're gonna be the next reporter.
Let's do it,
For the
dude.
Raiders, bro. Come
I'm
on, let's
gonna
get it.
film a commercial for Stockton Solar.
Hey, we're not
Because the
opposed.
one that's I don't know if you know him, Ian. He actually filmed when you guys had did a film downtown the other day. I don't know if you had seen it on their Instagram. They
Oh
like rented
no.
out on like one of your marketing Instagram. I had seen it.
Oh,
They had like rented out some buildings. And were doing like filming and commercials over there.
I did see it, but I'm not too familiar with what the video concept was.
Yeah,
We
I'm
have a
not
lot
sure
of
either. It was kind of like a behind the scenes teaser. It
yeah.
seems so. It looks pretty big because Ian he does good filmmaking out there in Los Angeles and does documentaries.
Mm.
And so I'm pretty sure something's coming.
Hey, something's coming. Hey,
But
Santa Solar's up
but
to something.
hopefully I could work with Ian over there because he lives close to Northridge and he works out close to Northridge.
We
So
just opened one office up in Santa Clarita, so hey, there's
talk
the
to Solar
opportunity.
collab.
Hey, there you go. No, I I'm not working for the marketing department, but I'm sure they'll open arms to you. You know, we're always open arms to anybody willing to join. If you're willing to join, willing to be a part of the solar industry, definitely go on stock.solar.com and apply. Definitely, especially if you have sales experience. I think this is a great environment for you. This is not just a job. This is people that really care and invest in your growth. Very different from any other company out there in this world.
Love the
Honestly,
community
they
and
love the
love
community.
renewable energy.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I
This
just donated blood like you did, and it didn't feel too good, but you know, you get to save a couple lives, you know, definitely. So
amazing. It's always look at the bigger picture.
exactly,
And so
exactly.
you committed to Stockdale Solar. Right?
Committed. That's that picture, man. You took it.
Yeah, me and Jose had a photo shoot,
Yeah.
and it was funny because he's like, "I'm committing to Stockdale Solar," and it was just hilarious because he really loved it, and he would always wear it, and even during graduation practice, we'd always talk about Stockdale Solar, Stockdale Solar. So
Yeah, definitely.
Stockdale Solar, you guys have a good man on your hands.
Hey, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that,
One
man.
of the biggest lovers of that thing, and you're not one to like just love on everything. So that's how I know you guys are legit because you're not just talking out of nowhere. You have reasonings,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and you look into a lot of stuff deep.
Oh yeah,
So I
definitely.
know just being in school with you and in the programs ITA, I know that you research, and so that's why I trust you to come onto this podcast and
Oh,
talk to the
definitely.
people because it's all about truth and love and
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
not jacking anybody because that sucks.
No, definitely. I have a couple friends that I've helped their families, you know, and if I didn't trust what Stockdale Solar was doing, I wouldn't recommend this to my own family, right? I got own family that has Stockdale Solar, so I'm actually working on getting my grandpa solar. He's a little bit older, but
About to kick
anybody
up
can
that
save.
AC now.
Exactly. The old generation, they don't believe that they need it, but they're also not really using electricity. But little do they know, Stockdale Solar is still able to help them. And well, any other solar company is too, just depending on what they do. But here we're helping families on health, on care, and that's a big discount program from PG&E. But we're still able to help them. That's the one big thing about us, and that makes us different. You know.
So even low income families can still get into renewable energy on their homes.
Yes,
Because
and
there's older houses, not houses are brand new. So that
mhm.
some of them maybe want older solar on their house.
Yeah, definitely. Doesn't really. There's no really an age limit. There's no age limit to solar. I mean, if anybody that wants to save money and help the environment, really, they're welcome to go solar.
And take off some strain off the power grid.
Yeah, exactly. We're actually in a shortage of power.
Yeah, we had some power shortages like a month ago, and it was like a rolling blackout because it
Mhm.
got really hot. Everybody spiked up their ACs or
Exactly.
spiked down, I guess, the temperature,
Yeah,
and we got blackouts and stuff. Where if maybe more people had solar, we would have had more power,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
we wouldn't have to worry about the grid shorting or things like that. I know power's probably never gonna run out. There's
Hmm.
always ways,
Hmm.
but we never know, and so it's better for the environment if we switch to solar.
Hey,
So
definitely. But hey, don't get me wrong. Everything's better than PG&E. I definitely believe that there's a little urgency right now because they're going up 18%, man.
that's
18%.
ridiculous.
Dude, imagine. And from 4 to 9, 50 cents a kilowatt hour, you're paying 50 cents, and that's a lot.
It'll add up. It's
It'll
like
add up.
gas.
Hmm.
We're over here like gas went up 2 cents. Gas went up 2 cents. 50 cents,
Exactly. 50
and use
cent.
power all day long.
It's talking about 50 cent. You're going to hate it or love it. No,
Don't
definitely.
start rapping on me now,
No,
man.
no, definitely. Yeah, like 50 cents is a lot, man. And a lot of people that have EVs, man, like that don't have solar. These people are when they're charging
Their
their
vehicles
vehicle at home.
trying to save money without spending on gas. Now power is going up. So
Exactly. So they don't know from 4 to 9 when they're charging their EVs that are really paying really high, like high gas prices,
yeah. So
practically.
it's kind of like, dang man, I shouldn't have got my Tesla. So just prepare for that because
Yeah.
power is gonna go. Everything's going up right now. We don't know what the future holds. Maybe it's gonna go down. Maybe it's gonna keep going up.
Hmm.
Eventually, we'll get to a safe place where we're used to it. But if you just grind, I mean, you can probably get through the days. But
Hmm.
go
No,
solar.
go solar. That's it's the best option. And definitely, I just want to talk to you. Are you the next Joe Rogan or something?
I wish, man.
But dude, you yeah.
I'm gonna find a way to keep doing more episodes while I'm in college.
Dude,
It's
there
gonna
you
be
go.
tricky. Maybe in my little dorm now. I'm gonna find some grassy place probably.
Hey, there you go, bro.
Network and talk to some kids, pick their minds. I don't know.
Pick up
Um,
some sports players. You might have some D1 athletes out there, and
Maybe they have a story like mine where I said maybe football went bad for me and I picked it up. Maybe something went bad for them and they picked up sports.
exactly.
Or a lot of people have a good stories to tell
Hmm.
about losing a loved one and they're going out and going in their name. And so
Hmm.
those are big. We have one local kid from Independence that had some like a loss in his family, but I think both of his parents, and he just balled out, and now he's like one of the best players in Bakersfield.
Mm,
So
damn, I never heard about that.
yeah, he was one. I think he was the quarterback
Oh,
for
really?
Independence,
Oh,
and they
damn,
went to the state championship. Unfortunately, they lost, but they made it that far. So
damn, damn. That's crazy, man. I didn't know that.
see, there's a lot of stories that need to be told.
Wait, you're talking about Ladon?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
I
you
didn't
know
know that.
Ladon,
I don't.
yeah,
I was like, I was trying to remember who,
because
but
we
yeah,
did his story on the news. That's how I know
yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah, no, he used to be a close friend, definitely. Couldn't do that.
Okay. Already, so I asked you guys on Instagram. Not very many people answered, but a Sunrun guy. Let's see, what was his name? You remembered it? Oh, Sunrun Edgar.
Oh, Sunrun Edigan.
Sunrun underscore Edgar.
Oh, okay.
He said, "Is it worth it to own instead of just buying cheaper power, and why? Debt over a service."
That's a great question. I think every program is different. I honestly, I think ownership is definitely the way to go. I know what he's talking about is debt. But I mean, what he's talking about, if you're not really into the solar industry, you wouldn't really understand because he's in the solar industry. But he's talking about the power purchase agreement versus the ownership. The power purchase agreement is basically a lease where they rent out your roof and still kind of like PG&E, they own the power, but you're buying it off of them for a cheaper rate, which is still better than PG&E. Don't get me wrong; they're going up
So
18%.
anything is better than PG&E.
Anything is
Just like
better.
any investment is better than no investment.
Exactly. There you go.
Perfect.
Yeah. So anything is better than PG&E, but so what he's saying is practically that so when you basically buy the solar, you're financing it. So it is debt, but it's the only thing you finance that actually puts money back in your pocket. But the one of the main things that's different from a lease and ownership, well, the rents, whatever you want to call it, the ownership stays fixed and never goes up for the 25 years, 20, however long your term is. Or
Okay.
some people buy it outright, but it never goes up, right? And
So
that's one
that's
of the
good things.
yeah, exactly. And then you own it at the end. But when you're renting it, it goes up every year and it never ends.
And you don't know how high it's going to go up.
Exactly, because it goes up about 3% every year. So if you think about it, it's kind of the same thing as PG&E. It's still going up, and it's a never ending debt. Because after that 25 years is over, you're gonna get another lease for another 25 years.
It's going to keep going.
And just what is it like? PG&E.
Yeah.
PG&E gets what's called spike up their prices every year, and it never ends.
Man.
So that's the difference, but it's still better than PG&E. Don't get me wrong. Hey man, if that's what works for some families, then by all means do it. I'm not here to bash.
Knock
Eh,
it or anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Like I said, anything that's renewable is way better than PG&E.
So you're still helping the environment.
It's still helping out the environment. I definitely still suggest you own it. Because I mean, you get that 26% tax credit, and you don't know when it'll go, how low it'll go right now.
How
Because
low where you go?
how low can you go?
You can go all the
Because
way to the flow, and there ain't gonna be no more tax credit.
exactly, and that tax credit actually right now, I know people are. One of the main questions is like like iPhones. They keep going up. They keep getting better.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely a good concern, but
Yeah.
that tax credit is actually helping lower the price of the system cost because if you apply it, it lowers the cost. So when you lower the cost, it doesn't really come out to be as pricey. But when there's no tax credit in the future, but the panels are very high efficiency, you're gonna be paying a big
Big
fee,
portion,
a
yeah.
big portion,
So
exactly,
get some help while you can.
and no discount. So
No
that it's
discount.
basically like a
Yeah,
federal
like
discount.
yeah, yeah.
It's
The way of
basically
the government helping you out because it's not free, but they're gonna help you out just a little bit
just a little bit,
for now.
For now, yeah, because
So
obviously.
if you're in the correct situation and you're ready for solar, get solar.
Definitely, yeah. That's probably my only advice. I don't bash anybody for what for their decisions to not go up, but I don't see why not.
There's really no red flags or
Like,
bad things about it other than just watch who you go with
mhm.
and just trust your. I don't know. I don't call you an agent, but associate, sales
Yeah,
associate. I don't
yeah.
know.
It's your sales rep.
Yeah.
For us, it's consultants, but every company is different. I think the what makes Stockdale Solar different is the exclusive partnership with Next Phase Electric. That's what makes us different. Most companies they hire their work to someone else to come install you, and then whenever you need maintenance, that's another one of the things that the Sunrun guy was talking about is the maintenance.
Yeah.
And here at Stockdale Solar, we're maintaining all of that.
Hey guys, well, the camera's turned off, and so there's probably a jump cut. But Jose, give your contact information before we
Oh,
wrap
definitely.
this. So if somebody wants to reach out to you, and or your company in general, but hit up my guy Jose, help him out.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
shoot your little plug.
Definitely. So my number is 661-474-9456. And honestly, you could text me, call me, anything. I don't mind.
Or look up stockdalesolar.com if you want to look at their reviews.
Yeah, check us out. The highest rated solar company, fastest growing. We're just on your news channel,
Yeah, 17. You guys, I seen you
17.
guys on Studio 17.
Studio 17.
So that was sick.
Yeah, you got to see David Castro and Tyler Patterson.
Sharing their beautiful knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the best in the industry. I tell you that. But yeah, no, definitely. Just give me a call and we can set something up and show you guys how if it's a good fit for you guys. Like I said, it's not solar is not for everyone. You know,
Correct.
just
Yeah.
depending
If you're ready for it.
if you're ready for it. Exactly.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching episode 2 of Woke. Jose, thank you for being on this podcast with me. I really enjoyed it.
No, thank you,
And
bro.
guys, I do not know the next topic. I really don't. It's kind of going day by day, and I'm just trying to see who we can get on here. So if you have any ideas, drop it in the comment section below.
Get a fitness guy.
Yeah, I might get a fitness guy. I know Juice texted me, so we
Hey.
might get Juice on here, give you guys some fitness knowledge.
Definitely, bro. I can
I
use that.
was thinking about maybe college tips for somebody who already graduated, lived on campus. I know somebody, and she's now gonna be a teacher, so I might get her on here, talk about that for youngsters like us, because I'm worried about what's gonna happen.
No,
So
definitely.
maybe
That's a good
it'll
way.
be some knowledge and questions for me that I want answered.
No, definitely. I think that's a great idea.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Josiah.captured, and subscribe, hit the like button. We'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to stay woke.